RM with Video Shop. If people on YouTube are thinking this is a video store, if they're asking me about certain movies, if I have them, a lot of it I will have on DVD, like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't have those on VHS, but I just started collecting VHS about 2 years ago, so don't really have much of the big franchises, but I try to get some of the smaller box sets because the Friday the 13th on VHS is about $300, so I'm trying to get some more TV shows this year and next year. Probably for the next couple of years I'm going to be just buying some TV shows if I have extra. So I do need a couple of controllers, plus I want the USB controller for Atari, so I might buy that before Christmas. And Christmas, if I get Christmas money, I'll be towards a TV show. I'm thinking Deep Space Nine this year if I get Christmas money. If I don't, then I won't be able to buy something like that. And then I'll buy a game or I'll buy some music. There's still quite a few early Dolly Parton albums I want, so a few live program albums I want, and NES games and Atari, and just go from there. When I'm caught up with those, I will try to get some rare horror DVDs I cannot get before. Some of the more expensive games I cannot get before. When I'm caught up with those, probably will be at least 4 years, I think. Because I'll try to pick up at least one thing off eBay per month, and whatever thrifting will have to offer. If I don't need clothes, then I'll buy something for movies or electronics like DVD player, VHS player, something like that. Plus I do collect board games on the side, so I have a shelf for board games where these two big shelves were. And I need to start a big shelf this year, but it's going to take me 2 months to complete because I'm going to do a little bit wood at a time. And just go from there, build up the room a little bit each month. And each year it'll be something more I get year by year, I'll get caught up in here, then I can start thinking about games or music, or if I need to later on I can move over to VHS, start picking up some of the more titles I want for VHS that I cannot find locally. Because locally I've been finding a lot of Shirley Temple and James Bond, a lot of Western and comedy, but not good comedy though. So not the comedy I want. So stuff like that I'll have to buy off eBay. Some random titles I do need to get for VHS. They might come in, they might not, I don't know. And Goodwill is pricing up their DVD and TV shows. Big boxes are like $10, some of them good titles. Some of them are even $20, so if there's more discs. I don't know why things are so expensive this year, but if it's stuff I really need, then I'll have to pay the $10 for, or hopefully it won't be all the time. Just something they're trying to do to make more money, I don't know. But normally TV show, most should be $5.99 for any kind, but lately, like Supernatural, they've been pricing it to $10 even. Good titles like that come in, Walking Dead and stuff like that. But I already have that, so I'm trying to get a little bit of the TV show, but during the meantime, later on, I'll have to buy the whole thing off eBay and get rid of the ones I found thrifting, because I cannot complete a whole set thrifting. You won't be able to. Things aren't coming in. Some people will go to other cities to buy their Goodwill finds, but I don't have a car to go that far, so most I could do is maybe go to the flea market. I haven't been to the flea market at all. Usually our flea market, they sell the pirated movies, so I try to stay away from those. And they don't really have CDs, plus CDs I need I'm going to have to buy off eBay anyway. So I'll get a little bit each time, but it's going to take a couple of years before I can say, yes, I'm caught up with a lot of the stuff I wanted. So hopefully if you're sticking with me, thanks for watching. And if you think this is a movie room, then I'm doing something good. Because that's the goal. Normally I would just keep stuff stacked up and piled up if I do not have the shelving. But I'm trying to make extra shelving in here to give that feel of a room. So anything extra for the wood. Shelving is about $70, maybe $50 plus a couple packs of screws, plus tax and all that. You can pay 60 bucks for a tall shelf. So to make a whole row, 50 bucks, 50 bucks, 50 bucks, 50 bucks, 50 bucks. So you're looking at 100, 200, 300 bucks for half a row. So that is a lot of money into wood. So that's why I try to do some salvage. If I get a little extra, it's going to be into a poster or something like that. But for now, anything extra will have to be towards shelving, because I want to change that shelf in the back. Because it's a double stacked, and it's hard to tell what I have. Because I have a lot of good stuff there, like Shirley Temple. Been finding a lot this year, James Bond on VHS. I only got a little bit on James Bond on DVD, and I do want to change out this shelf, and because I could get more rows out of it. Give me an extra 2 rows maybe. And yeah, just try to get whatever I can for the room without cutting down my snacks and my lunch. So TV shows will probably be every now and then. It won't always be the big box deluxe, because a big box can cost between $200 to $300 on eBay. And there's a lot of good shows I do want. I'll try to pick off 1 or 2 every year. And anything extra will go towards the room. So sometimes I go thrifting. It might not be for movies. It might be for a DVD player or a CD player, because those are also gone up in price. And then in a couple of years, about 5 years, I could try to pick up some more Star Wars, because I need Yoda, I need C-3PO.